Then GoTonight.com emerged on the scene. The brainstorm creation of founder Don McKeon, a Sarasota entrepreneur. We caught up with Don and his inspirational friend, Frank Papa, at the Flying Dog Cafe.
This is Frank. I'm Don. Frank is the reason that there is a GoTonight.com. He would call me repeatedly.
Where are we going? Where do you want to go? Where will we go tonight?
The website has been a boon to many small clubs. So next time you find yourself asking, where will we go tonight? You've got the answer. The west central coast of Florida has an amazing music scene. Festivals, clubs, special performances, and there's always a lot of live music. The problem has always been getting the word out about events. Then GoTonight.com emerged on the scene. The brainstorm creation of founder Don McKeon, a Sarasota entrepreneur. We caught up with Don and his inspirational friend, Frank Papa, at the Flying Dog Cafe.
This is Frank. I'm Don. Frank is the reason that there is a GoTonight.com. He would call me repeatedly.
Where are we going? Where do you want to go? Where will we go tonight?
The website has been a boon to many small clubs. So next time you find yourself asking, where will we go tonight? You've got the answer.
I love you.
Yeah, welcome to the Hellraisers Ball, where decadence and depravity are the laws of the land. So strap yourself in, kids. It's going to be a wild ride. Tonight, we definitely have one hell of a show planned for you. This week, I'm being guest hosted by David Van Landing. We had David in the studio last week, and we're going to be talking a little bit about David's career and showing some footage from him playing live with Michael Schenker, and also playing a band that a lot of people haven't had an opportunity to hear called Erotic Liquid Culture.
Right.
So
Right.
Tell us a little bit about it. Now, you kind of touched on it a little bit last week.
Yeah. It's basically an extension of Crimson Glory to a certain extent. Well, what I mean by that is that the Strange and Beautiful album was the album that I actually toured with them on, and it was a kind of like a side road to what they've done before compared to the first record and the second record, and so very funky, very tribal-ish type thing. So we decided to, after a few months of touring with Crimson Glory, we decided to kind of go in a different direction as far as name-wise and even go a little more funkier. So that's where Erotic Liquid Culture came from.
Very cool. And now you've played with a whole wealth of famous and very talented musicians.
I've been fortunate, yes. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit of some of the other people you played with.
Tony McAlpine. Well, I've done some stuff with Uli John Roth, as far as touring wise. Joe Satriani. Even had the luxury of I've been fortunate to play with be on stage with Brian May from Queen. I've been on stage with a lot of people.
Very cool. Now you had mentioned some video that was on YouTube from South America.
Right.
Correct. And we have one of the videos. I'm not sure if I got the right one, but DJ Slam Durango will fill us in on what it is. But it's you on stage with Joe Satriani, Uli Roth.
That's actually not in South America. That's that's at Wembley Arena in Europe.
Okay, that's in Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah. That's the one that has Brian May up on stage with us.
Very cool.
So we'll do that one later, right? We're gonna
we're definitely going to add that.
Right.
And later on, I think we're going to be speaking to a legend.
Well, hopefully it's not much later because he ain't gonna stay. He ain't gonna stay up that much longer. He told me so. You're down every night. Yeah, we're gonna get Carmine Apiece, who toured with. I toured with him in South America with Shanker. He was the drummer on the tour.
Very cool. And Carmine Apiece is obviously a legend in rock and roll and heavy metal circles. He's played with so many great bands and a lot of great lineups. And in a little while, we're also going to be bringing in Raleigh Feldman, formerly of Circle to Circle. And we have Johnny Osborne in the studio. We also have Angie Campbell from Den of Thieves. And, of course, Raleigh is the lead guitarist in Den of Thieves. And being revisited by Doc Joe from Skin Doctors Tattoo in Madeira Beach, Florida. And we're going to be talking a little bit about Doc's tattoo shop down there.
He's going to give me my next tattoo. Yeah,
is he?
Yeah.
Very
cool.
I
think so.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we got some awesome footage from Skin Doctors Tattoo because Doc laid down the first ever Hellraisers Ball tattoo, and that was last April. And I think that, it's a whole new year. I think we need a whole new Hellraisers Ball tattoo. So maybe we could work something out.
Right on.
Very, very cool. And, are we all set to go?
So Carmine's there? Let me see can we hear him?
Yeah. I'm here.
What's up, brother? How are you?
I don't know. Who is that talking? Is that Dave?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, Dave, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I appreciate you coming on with us.
No problem. So where are you guys?
We are in Tampa, Florida.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Right near D-Drum.
Exactly. Yep.
There you go, yeah.
Yep. Not far at all, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Very cool. And this is JC Viper, and you're live on Hellraisers Ball. Thank you very much for letting us talk to you tonight.
Okay. So what are you on, hellraisersball.com?
Yeah, people could check it out right now on www.hellraisersball.com, and it'll take them right to the video.
Yeah, you can actually see the live stream as it unfolds.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
So I talked to Carmine earlier today. Carmine just had some surgery on his shoulder, and he sounds like you're doing well now, right? You're going to be healing here soon. Right?
Well, yeah, it's a long, drawn out, slow process that we have on a rotator cuff. It's like I did it 2 years ago in 2010, and it took me 3.5 to almost 4 months of rehab afterwards, and I couldn't play it for that long, for maybe 2.5 months. I actually went out with Michael in South America with you, Dave, right after I did it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was about to ask you. I was like, you were just right on the cusp of being able to play, right? Was that the deal?
That's right. Yeah. But it was my left hand last time. It was easier. This one's my right hand, which is my main, hitting arm. So I've already experimented with putting my China cymbal that does all the damage to my arms. I put it really low. Like in Connecticut, we have a house that have a drum set, and I experimented over the weekend, last weekend, putting the China cymbal really low, almost like the ride cymbal. So I don't have to reach up at all. I'll be reaching down. And
you work your way up.
I'm going to do that for a while because I need to build the strength in the right hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
If I reach up, it'll be screwed. I'll be screwed. I think.
So did you make it to NAMM this year? I actually I had to pull out. I couldn't come, but did you make it up there?
Yeah, I make it every year because I always have products coming out. And products out that I'm promoting. So I've been going to NAMM since 1978 every year.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
God, better you than me, man. I'm telling you. I don't know how you do it, Carmen. I really don't.
It also helped that I lived in L.A.
Well, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So what else you been up to?
Well, pretty much just setting up my spring. With being able to play around April 10th. So I got dates we set up with Cactus going to Europe, and I got some dates with my brother Vinny for Drum Wars in Canada, and some more Cactus in May in the Midwest. I was supposed to go to St. Louis, actually. You know?
Well, unfortunately, I'm
I
not
think
going. I don't think I'm
play-
going to be there, buddy.
I know you're not going to be there. Yeah, well, it's in May. You may be there.
Yeah, I might.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
It's at the end of May, so it's that place Pops over there.
Oh yeah. I played there with Michael. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing that, and then we got Vanilla Fudge dates in June, and
Awesome.
I just put together this camp, which you called me on. It's called the Come on a Peace Rockaholics Metal Fan Camp, and I got a bunch of my friends from different bands coming up in the New York area, and just coming up and hanging out at this Full Moon Resort.
So this is kind of like the rock and roll fantasy camp thing, right?
Not the same thing. This is more just like a hanging out camp. Just have some fun. It's almost like a give back to the fans, and we're going to entertain them, and we're going to sit around, tell road stories, and more like a hang. The rock and roll fantasy camp, you got to put a band together, and you got to practice, and it's not anything like that. At night we'll be putting on some entertainment as well, and it's more just like a hang. We can go play volleyball in the pool together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no booze or anything involved.
Yeah, no worries, no pressure, just hanging out. Upstate New York is beautiful up there in the summer, and it's a different kind of camp. So if anybody's interested, they can go to my Facebook, Carmine Apiece himself, or you can Twitter me at Carmine Apiece 1, at Twitter at Carmine Apiece 1.
Very
And
cool.
I'll be twittering and doing the Facebook thing with information on it and everything. So there's an email that you can actually get information on it. So I'm working on that, just a bunch of different things. I got this Rod Stewart show I'm working on for August, which has got the original Rod Stewart band that we had in the 70s with Rod, and put a sort of like this guy named Rick St. James, who's a Rod frontman. He's a Rod tribute band. So that's interesting. We're just starting to work on that. So just keeping myself busy as well as writing a book of my life with the VH1 books. That's a process where I have a writer, and he sends me I did all the interviews, gave him all the information. Now it's up to him to actually do the writing.
Oh, very cool.
And I think it's awesome that you're doing a book, because I know when we were in South America, I heard a lot of the stories. Trust me, and so
Right.
they're worth hearing. They really are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't wait to hear him.
And there's a lot you haven't heard, Dave.
Oh, I know, buddy. I
I'm
know.
sure he has a ton of stories.
But it's good. It's going to be good, and it's just the way you write it, because I read a lot of these books, and I want to be able to read my own book and be, sucked into it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, even though I know the story, it's just the way they write it. The guy writes it is very intriguing and very interesting, and it sucks you in once, makes you want to read the rest of it.
So when's the release date for that?
Yeah, that was my next question.
No release date yet.
Okay.
Okay.
We're just
Cool.
writing it, so I don't anticipate it being done before May.
Okay.
So if that's the case, it's probably going to come out like in a year from now, something like that.
I know this is like a really big trend now, that there's a lot of, people, putting books out, like Tony Iommi put a book out, Dave Mustaine. So I think that's really great for the fans to be able to kind of get the inside scoop on some of the things that happen that they're not really privy to.
Yeah, it is. I think it is. I liked it. I read everybody's book: Peter Criss, Ace Frehley, Sammy Hagar,
Right.
all the kids' books, the Tommy Lee books, the Nicky Six books. I read them all. I even read Tony Curtis and Marilyn Monroe and all those kind of things. So.
Yeah,
I
it's
really like those
interesting.
kind of books, and like you said, it is good to see behind the scenes,
Right.
So yeah, it's good. I've been wanting to do this since the early '80s when I was on tour with Ted Nugent. I was telling stories on cassettes, and that's where we got a lot of the information from.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so you archived it. You had it pretty much archived for a while, huh?
Yeah, I archived. I
pretty
actually
cool.
archived 12 90-minute cassettes. Unfortunately, back in the '80s, my old manager somehow lost 8 of them. Somehow I don't know how he did that, because he was always so organized. But we did have 4. We did have 4 of them, so we ended up putting 4 pages of manuscript down which ended up being 121 pages actually.
Oh wow.
Not full page. We put 4 cassettes, and but those are the big. It was good because it was the old time, 1967, 68 through up until Jeff Beck days. Which those days are getting pretty foggy right now. So I'm glad I did them 30 years ago.
Very cool.
Oh, that's awesome, man. So what's going on? Weren't you doing something with the King Cobra guys?
Yeah, we got a new record coming out, and I think it's the end of June, beginning of July, and a new video. It's really, really good. It's a really good record. We did it, and I did the drum tracks analog in Vegas, and then we did bass tracks in Vegas. We did, guitar tracks by email in Arizona. Other ones in Nick, the other guitar player, lives in Fresno area, and then we did the vocals in Vegas, and then we mixed it by email again in Germany by Michael Voss. You know that name, right, Dave?
Yeah, oh yeah, I know Michael. Yeah.
Yeah. Michael is awesome. He's an awesome mixer. And then we had the video edited in Spain. This guy that did me and Paul Shortino when we played with this guy Javier Vargas, who's a Spanish guitar player, and we redid "Do You Think I'm Sexy?" Their single in Spain, and he did the video, and it was awesome. So we had him do the video, and it came out fantastic.
No.
The song is called "Have a Good Time," and we went to this club in Vegas called Vamp, and Paul just got all his friends who live in Vegas to come down and be on the stage. And we had a free night for the audience. So the audience came in, the place was packed, and we did the song over and over, and we filmed it with 5 cameras. Then we sent it to this guy in Spain. He edited it and did an amazing job. So now we're putting together an EPK for that. And, on the video, we got Carrot Top playing my drums in the video. We have Vinnie Paul playing my drums, and then we have this cast of thousands. There's people on TV. Ron Jeremy's over there singing. It's just crazy. It's just
oh, wow. That sounds like a fun video.
The video's introduced by Zach Wild.
Oh, cool.
And then it ends with Ace Wheeler saying, "Have a good time, motherfucker."
Awesome.
So it's pretty cool. It's very cool.
Now, is that the original singer singing on the King Cobra stuff?
No, that's Paul Shortino.
Oh, Paul Shortino. Okay, I couldn't remember if you. Okay, that's right. All right.
No, Mark Free was the original singer. And Mark Free's now a woman.
Yeah, Mark's a woman
Mark's
now.
Free.
No, is he really?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he actually.
Yeah, it's always been,
so he's fully transgendered, really?
Yeah, he is.
Well, supposedly.
Yeah,
but
there's no meat and
Mark
potatoes
has always
anymore.
been a little. Mark has always been.
I wouldn't expect that.
Mark always ended up wanting to sing very lighter music,
Right.
like more corporate, lighter, and the rest of the band always wanted to, rock heavy. I wish we had Paul in the 80s.
Yeah.
He is an awesome singer.
I remember Paul from back in the day with Rough Cut.
He was also in House of Lords too, wasn't he?
He sings now.
He was in House of Lords too, right?
Say again?
Was he in House of Lords too?
No.
Who am I thinking of?
That was some other guy.
I
know who you're talking about.
Those were the Geoffrey guys, right?
Once again, it's a good thing I'm not writing a book either, Carmine, because I can't remember anything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I remember.
But Paul could sing anything from the Temptations to Ronnie Dio and everything.
Yeah, he's a great singer.
Well, you know what, brother? I hope one of these days we're going to work together again. You know that? Cause
yeah, it would be nice. It was fun. We had a good time.
Yes, we did. We hung out.
But you've worked with Michael recently. At least he calls you to work.
Yeah, yeah. I was.
He doesn't call me no more. I think he thinks I'm too expensive.
I was kind of surprised. And up until this day, I still don't know what the whole reasoning behind that is. But it might be. I'm just happy that that you and I got to work together, and we had a blast in South America. I mean, we got to hang out.
We did. It was really awesome.
We got to do some sightseeing in Buenos Aires.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah,
it was good fun. But like I said, I don't know. I would imagine the reason he don't call me because if he calls me, he'll make less money.
Well, I think it could. You and I both talked about this once before. I think it has to do kind of like the Ozzy syndrome. You know what I mean? He said that
most of the, I mean, in the old days, he used to have like Cozy Powell. He always had named guys with him, named drummers with him, and it seemed to be, logical and normal for him. But maybe now, and he's older, he's trying to make more money for himself or whatever.
Well, I mean, you and I both know. I mean, he changes members like it's like the.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. So I mean, it frustrates me.
But he's kept that guy, the drummer here in America. Now the only time he didn't use
Holmes.
that guy was when he used me.
Yeah, it was Pete Holmes. Yeah.
Pete Holmes. Yeah, Pete. So
he's
a good player. He's a good player, but a lot of people, he's just a sideman that people don't know who he is.
Right.
Kind of thing,
right. He's for those
good drummer,
for the listeners. He's from the Black and Blue days. He was the drummer for the Black and Blue. But
yeah, I know Black and Blue is not even as big as King Cobra.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'd consider King Cobra one of my most successful projects, but it was mine.
I'm still partial to the Blue Murder stuff, buddy. We've talked about
that.
Oh
yeah, Blue Murder's awesome, but that'll never happen.
Yeah, it was kind of ironic because when I first met Carmine, I told him I said yeah, my old drummer Tommy Osteen took his place in Blue Murder, so it was
did he really?
Yeah, he was a drummer of Mannequin. Yeah, so that was one.
Yeah,
of
the we got some tracks on this King Cobra record that are sort of Blue Murderish in tone. And because we did the drums analog, we got a similar kind of drum sound,
I think I still have the first King Cobra on vinyl.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I think these last two King Cobra records are better than all the records we ever did with King Cobra.
Well,
awesome.
Because, Paul's vocals are really fucking hard edge and really, really good, and the lyric content and just, and the sounds. I think the production's better, even though. We used Pro Tools, but we did both albums. We did the drums analog. And to me, that's important. Analog drums.
Well, yeah, that definitely more punch.
Big difference.
Makes a big difference.
Big difference.
Well, I'm still kind of partial to your version of the "Do You Think I'm Sexy" that you gave me, man, because I still listen to that.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know that Carmine co-wrote "Do You Think I'm Sexy" with Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
And he went into the studio and redid it, and it actually has Carmine singing on it.
Yeah, I have
and it's awesome.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, you got to go. You got to go online and listen to the one. It's the same version with this Spanish guitar player on it, right? And Paul Ciortino singing it.
Oh
really,
wow,
very cool.
It's really good.
Yeah, I was going to say it has to be a lot better, buddy.
He had a lot of great.
I mean,
songs
I sang it okay, but Paul really sang.
Oh, I'm sure he lays into it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, you believe it when he sings.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. So, but hey, bro, it's good to talk to you, man. I'm glad you got on with us, and I miss you, and hopefully I'll see you. We'll see you very, very soon.
Okay, well, like I said, if we play St. Louis, hopefully you'll be there. If you're not there, then send your better half to see us.
Well, she'll come out. Don't worry.
Okay,
come on,
man.
Thank you very much for talking to us,
Carmine. I'll be in touch with you. I'll be in touch with you soon, buddy. Thanks a lot, man.
And just real quick, how can people get information on his current project?
Carmine.
Yeah.
He got one more question for you.
Yeah, so how can people find more information about your current projects and things you got coming up? Website.
You can like a Facebook, Carmine a Piece himself.
Okay.
Doesn't it suck you have to put himself on it because somebody else has it and he can't get it?
Isn't that crazy?
No, I have it.
Oh,
I
you
have
do?
one which I didn't know, but I had too many friends. I sold that one out. So I started another one.
Yeah, and who talked to you? Who talked?
I did like Michael. So I did Michael. I couldn't think of what to call it, so I said I'll call it Carmine a Piece himself.
So hey. Now you remember I was one of the guys that talked to you into getting on Facebook. I kept giving you a hard time about that in South America.
Yeah, I know. And then everybody sold me on it, so I did it. Michelangelo Badio sold me on it when we were on tour with him in 2011. Me, Elliot, and Michael toured Central America, and he persuaded me to do it. I did it, and I got the 5,000 pretty quick. And then they said, "You can't have any more." And I go, "What's that?" They said, "Oh, you have to do a fan one." So now I got another almost $5,000 on the fan one. Well,
I think there's another version where you can actually do another one where you can have as many as you possibly. At least I thought there was another one, but
yeah, that's what the fan one is. You can have as many as you want.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, the
And then,
personal one's 5,000.
So between
All right.
that and the Twitter thing, Carmine Apiece 1, that's my name on Twitter. Yeah, I'm putting everything that I'm doing on there. And then my website, CarmineApiece.com. That's easy.
I think I was number 10 when he first started. Number 10.
Yeah, right.
I think I was.
Awesome.
So, well, thanks, buddy.
Okay, man.
Are you up? Are you in Connecticut right now?
I'm in New York City.
Oh, you're in New York City. Okay, so all right, you're shoveling out of the snow there. All right.
No. The snow was in Connecticut. We were snowbound all weekend.
Oh, okay. All right.
Finally, Leslie, my girlfriend, had to go out in these boots that were hip high with two long sticks and crawl through the snow, 2.5 feet of snow onto the street because I couldn't do anything with my shoulder. And,
Oh, that's right.
She flagged down a truck with a plow, and got them to plow us out, and then we left and came to the city. Otherwise, we probably still would have been there.
Right on.
No, man.
Come on,
We're in Florida.
we're in
now.
New York,
Watch out for that snow. Watch out for that snow down there.
Yeah, we got tons of that down here. Where in New York are you?
Yeah, that's right.
Carmen, where in New York?
We're in Manhattan.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome.
Manhattan.
Okay.
On Broadway in the Upper West.
Very cool.
Perfect.
I'm from the Bronx, actually.
There you. Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Cool, man. All right, good.
Well, hey,
My
Carmine.
player from Vanilla Fudge was from the Bronx.
Oh, cool.
Who?
Yeah.
Who is?
Vanilla Fudge,
Oh,
guitar
okay.
player.
Yeah.
Oh, is he really?
From
That's
Gun Hill
awesome.
Road.
Oh, I grew up not too far from there, maybe like 2 miles from
Yeah.
Gun Hill Road.
Yeah, there you go. Well, 2 miles in the Bronx, it's like the whole thing, you know what I mean? It's not very
2
wide.
miles is maybe the safe section, and then
Yeah, there you go.
everything else is
All right,
around.
take care, bro.
All right, buddy. I'll keep in touch and I'll talk to you soon,
Okay.
my friend.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
All right. Bye, Coleman. Awesome.
Bye.
Very cool. And I think we actually have a video of David playing with Carmine. Now, we downloaded 2 videos. The video should be in the folder that says 21213.
Which song is it? Which ones did you get?
Two videos.
Really?
Hold on, let's take a look at what we got here. Now, one is the one from Wembley Stadium
Yeah.
that you told me about.
Yeah.
Now, is that the one?
No, that one right there. That one's just Brussels. That one's in Belgium.
Okay. And then the other one we have is...
Okay. It's Armed and Ready. Okay. So that's
Is
yeah.
that okay?
I haven't heard it. This is obviously off of YouTube, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the videos that I found, I thought this was one of the better sounding.
Okay. So I'm going to see this for the first time. God, I hope this doesn't suck.
So DJ Slam Durango, do we have it queued up? I'm ready. This is David Van Landing playing with the Michael Schenker Group.
With
on
Carmine.
With Carmine Apiece. Carmine Apiece on drums.
Yeah.
Right here on the Hellraisers Ball.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Van Landing, armed and ready with the Michael Schenker Group, live in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Sao Paulo, Brazil, yeah. And I want to make a disclaimer on that one, okay?
Okay.
All right, folks, that's the first time I've seen that, okay? Second of all, I was sick as a dog on that show. And I remember that because we flew all the way in from, I think we flew in from Mexico City. And I remember actually sitting right next to Carmine, and this woman was just, I mean, hacking her brains and coughing. And actually,
wow.
and Carmine actually reached over to her and gave her a Halls, cough drop. And I remember it like it was yesterday, but I was really sick. Yeah.
Wow, you sounded great for being sick.
I
You
don't
nailed
know.
that note at the end for sure.
Like, at least I got that was my biggest concern. I was like, please let that note come out, please.
Yeah, great job.
Thanks.
And we'll go and we'll search out some footage that you.
That's
have
why.
of it.
Yeah, I just don't watch the YouTube. I never watch those things because they're all done with camera phones. They're misleading in how they sound because they sound like crap on camera phones. They just really do,
Yeah.
So I guarantee it sounded better live.
Well, I guarantee it did. And I think in a little while we're going to go to a video that we have from February 1st over at the Brass Mug, the Doro Pesh concert, correct? DJ Slam Durango.
Sister Sin?
Yeah, actually, tell us before we do that. Tell us a little bit more about the lineup because we know that Carmine Apiece was playing drums.
Yeah, Carmine was playing drums. Elliot Dean Rubinson was playing bass, who a lot of people know. That's the owner of Dean Guitars,
Right?
and also from the Thoroughbred days, he was owner of Thoroughbred. And Elliot's just amazing. He's just a wonderful guy, and he's out with Uli John Roth right now.
Yeah, he tours with a lot of great musicians.
Well, there aren't too many CEOs of a company that actually go out and tour. You know what I mean? And he doesn't need to do it. Financially, he doesn't need to do it. He does it.
He just loves it.
He does it, and he loves it. And there were times when being out with Schenker, but we've had to do some things where you had to schlep it to a certain extent, to get to the hotel or whatever. And Elliot's right there, right next to us, and
he's a really cool, really nice guy. I got to actually meet him at Sam Ash Music Stores, which actually is our sponsor. And
nice throwing that in there. Good job, buddy. Yeah.
And he actually I didn't get to talking about the sponsor earlier in the show, so I had to drop it in.
Well, let's drop it again. Sam Ash
okay. Music Stores
right.
on Dale Mabry Highway in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
I should make that disclaimer.
Yeah.
But I just went up to him and started talking to him. He gave me his card. Great guy.
Elliot is wonderful, and I talk to him at least probably once or twice every week, and he just calls and how you doing, see how you doing and everything. Let me know that how the tour is going with him and out with Uli and I just absolutely love the guy. I mean, he's he's one of my best friends now, and
awesome.
And I can't say enough good things about him. So and then on the rhythm guitar was Wayne Finlay. He plays. Wayne is he's the mainstay of the guy. He's been with Michael for 14 years straight. All of us other guys, we've just kind of like we're like the flavor of the month. Right. But Wayne's been with him for 14 years straight. Actually, Wayne came in right after I stopped with Schenker for a few years back in '98. He came in right after that. So, but Wayne is amazing, and so he was playing, and then of course Michael. That was a fun tour. South America is just the people down there. The fans are amazing. They're not spoiled. They absolutely adore the idea that you're there and they're in your hotel lobby. They're waiting for you to get off the plane. It's just like Japan. The Japanese are the same way. And I remember I got up in Mexico City and I literally I was like 6 a.m. I got up because I was thirsty and I went to go find something to drink. I came in the lobby and there's people just sitting in the lobby just waiting for you, and they're just happy
the
they're there.
crowds are just amazing, right? I mean, like compared to here in the States.
Oh yeah. They don't sit there and the crowds here, and you hate to say that about your own country and your own fans, but they don't big league you. They down there they're just like, yeah, you're great, we love you, come back, and they want you to be there, and Japan's the same way.
Yeah.
So
and the crowds are much larger, obviously too. Right?
Well, I can't say that. I can't say that the crowd. No, I mean, that was probably the smallest venue that we played. I think of that one right there. But no, I wouldn't say that they're smaller. I mean, larger. I think it's just they seem larger because they're more vocal. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
So, but Michael's going back down there again this year. I think in June or something, July, and I don't know if that's a definite or whatever, but I'm hoping that I'm going to go back with him. I'm not sure. As of right now, I'm not slated to go. But
okay, cool.
So,
well, hopefully you'll be on the bill with him. That'll be awesome.
That would be nice. Yes. Yeah.
It'd be great if we can go out there and get the interview with Michael too.
I would do my best. Yeah.
Awesome.
Michael's he's a tough one to nail down.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. So, but I'm sure if Michael's always been, if I wanted something signed or anything I wanted, he's done it for me. As far as doing an interview, I've never actually asked him to say, "Hey, will you do the interview?" I mean, Carmine's so much easier to do it with. I could get Uli to do it. Very easily if I wanted to.
And all these guys are living legends.
Yeah. They are. Yeah. I mean, and I'm proud to say that I've been on stage with them. And I'm proud to say that I've been on stage with Michael. I mean, especially this last tour, the guy is just, he's playing, better than he's ever played in his entire life, as far as I'm concerned. And he's enjoying himself, and he's got his head straight, and he doesn't have the demons that he used to have,
right?
And for the lack of a better word, and so I'm very proud to say that I've been on stage with him this year, last year.
Very cool. And we're going to come back a little bit later in the show, and we're going to play another video of you with him, the one over at Wembley Arena.
Okay, it's not the one with the midget porn, right? Okay,
I don't think it's the one with the midget porn.
Cool.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know if we could actually get a picture of the inside sleeve of that CD. Maybe we could show that later.
Oh well, hey, this is the internet. If we can show that, that'd be great. Can you guys get that on there? I like to show
actually,
that.
Maybe Das Buddha could take a photo of it, and we can get it into the.
Yeah, even if you don't like the record, you'll love the artwork.
The
I mean, it's just it's just the way I look at it. The daisy chain, man.
That'd be cool. Very cool. In the meantime, why don't we go to the video of Sister Sin? Now, this is the live version, not the interview, correct? Yeah, sure. Let's take the call. You're live on the Hellraisers Ball.
Yeah, I just wanted to call and talk to David about the last tour and hopefully to see him in South America coming up.
Oh, right on. What's your name?
My name's Steve.
Oh, hi, Steve. How are you, man?
I'm pretty good. I'm one of your chefs, David.
You're one of my chefs.
I'm one of your Midwest American chefs, my friend.
Oh, Steve. What's up, my friend? How are you?
I can't wait to see you guys again. We're in the midst of the Uli John Roth Tornado Tour. We get 2 hits with them, and it's going to be fantastic. It has been and will be fantastic. Can't wait to see you again, David.
Well, thanks, my friend. It's good to hear from you. Yeah, these guys, we call them the chefs, and we were up in that was in actually Milwaukee and Madison, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. And these guys came on the bus, and they made this. What you made steak and stuff like that, and they what was the other thing you had with it? Can you remind me?
Walk by, really?
Well, I don't want to give away all the secrets, but yeah, the chessboard that was with the seared porterhouse and the seared tuna, that was quite lovely. That was in the Madison area. The meat raffle show.
Right. The meat raffle show. Yeah, we played a place in Madison, Wisconsin, and we drove up, and it didn't even have us on the marquee. It just said meat raffle, and we're like, are you serious? And sure enough, it was the worst show on the whole. I mean, actually, the show itself, us playing, was one of our best shows as a group. I thought it was, but
it was. You guys were on fire. It was such an intimate setting. Everybody that was there was so blessed to experience a fire that was just. It was amazing, considering all of the drawbacks that could have produced. Almost like a workmanship show. The show was great. And just grabbed it.
The show was great. The show was great. But we ran into some problems with the promoter, and it almost became a very nasty scene. But we ended up doing the show, but yeah, man, I appreciate you calling, Steve. It's good to hear from you, man.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about coming and seeing a couple of the South American shows with the co-headlining gig, and I'd really, really love to see you down there, David.
Well, I appreciate it. I hope that actually pans out. As of right now, I'm not slated to do that. I have been getting a lot of emails and a lot of messages, private messages on Facebook and stuff like that. So asking me if I'm going to do it, and I would love to do it again. South America is just a wonderful place to go. It really is. So, but
and David, if you don't mind me to send out a shameless plug for you, you can always check out davidvanlanding.com and check out his tour diary, because, I mean, when he's on tour, he's really on top of it. He might be 1 or 2 days late, but he always gives a really in-depth view of what's going on with the tour, and it's really fascinating. Dave, I love you for doing that. It's really, really cool.
Well,
so many artists, they don't do that, and it's really cool to see kind of what you guys are doing. As you were talking to Carmine about, the writing of the book, you're kind of writing that little personal diary so we can connect a little bit more, and it's really, really nice.
Yeah, that went over really well. I've always done that, and since I've been with Michael, and but for some reason or other, it really went over really well this time. I don't know why it was better, but right. I think people like that because it's more of a you could just get the insight as it happens. So.
What I think is really cool is you see so many musicians today, and even bona fide rock stars, that are actually doing it themselves.
Right.
They're actually updating their own blogs and twittering and
That's the beauty.
getting on Facebook. They don't have an assistant doing it for them.
Right. Well, thanks, Steve, man. I appreciate the plugs, man, and keep in touch with me, and I appreciate the phone call, buddy, and give everybody my best, all right? We got to get out of here.
All right, I'll talk to you soon, my brother.
Okay, take care, my friend.
All right, Steve, thanks for talking to us on Hellraisers Ball.
Bye.
What do we have an ad coming up? Yeah, why don't we go to Sister Sin live over at the Brass Mug in Tampa, Florida, just this past February 1st. And this is the live footage of the band playing, right? Not the interview. Now, this is the live, right? Okay. Yeah, Hellraisers Ball, rocking it out here, backstage at the Brass Mug in Tampa, Florida. And I'm here with Liv from the band Sister Sin. How you doing tonight, Liv?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Awesome show. Never got a chance to hear you guys play before tonight, but you guys definitely kick ass. Tell me a little bit about the band.
Well, we're from Sweden, and this is we just released our 3rd album, and I think this is our 5th US tour. We played in Tampa 3 times, I think.
Okay.
So it's nice to be back.
Very, very cool. And so, tell us a little bit about your main influences.
It's like the old school heavy metal bands like Motorhead and Judas Priest and Black Sabbath, all those kinds of.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling when I was out there, like getting my ass kicked and listening to it. You guys are definitely, you got a powerful voice. You're definitely on the right tour with Doro Patch, that's for sure.
Yeah, we think so too. We love Doro, and it's a good package. The crowd's the same, so it's good.
There you go. And so, how did the band actually come about? How was it formed and stuff like that?
That's like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back then it was like, I think I put an ad in like a paper. You put an ad in a paper back then, not on internet. And I was looking for a band, and I got a call, and they just told me like, that's a bass player.
He rocks, by the way.
Yeah, that's Fran.
Say hello.
Hello!
that was a very good hello. And I got a call from a guy. He said like, hey, I want you to audition for my band, but they don't want a girl. They don't want a girl. They want a guy, but I still want you to audition.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, I do that. And he convinced them to let me come and audition. And I did. I think we played La Wire, like on the crew, and one Guns N' Roses song, and then they're like, you're hired.
And they hired you right on
Yeah.
the spot. Well, you definitely have a powerful voice. I can see how you could definitely rock out with the boys. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And so, who would you say as a vocalist are your main like influences?
As a vocalist, Sebastian Bach
Okay, cool.
and Glenn Hughes. But as a performer and entertainer and like my main role model, that's Dee Snider.
Okay, Dee Snider from Twisted
Yeah.
Sister. Awesome. You know what's really funny is that you guys are so heavy, you know, compared to some of those bands.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, he can take his stage like nobody else. When he's on stage, you just, he entertains you, and I think that's all, you have to do that when you're a singer.
Yes, you definitely do. I think part of the whole thing is not only being a great vocalist, but being a great frontman and really being able to capture the audience. And he definitely does that. That's
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, for me, that's very important. I don't want to go and look at the band and just like that. I want to be entertained when I go to concerts. So, yeah.
So tell us about the new album that you have out.
Yeah, Known Forever. It's our third album, and we try to always develop a little bit from each album, so don't like sound exactly the same. So on this one, we worked very much more with like melodies and stuff like that. Harder for me to sing, but it sounds better when I do it right.
There you go. And so, when was the album actually released?
In October.
In October?
Yes.
Okay, so it came out right around the time as the new Doro album.
Was it October 23rd?
Yeah, it's exactly the same date, I think.
No, really? That's my birthday.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
was it really? So both albums were released on DJ Slam Durango's birthday.
Yes.
Go figure.
Good for you.
That's pretty badass.
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
maybe it was fate that we were here tonight.
Yeah, probably.
So now, if people want to find out more about this band, how can they? What websites do you have and stuff like that? What's your contact info?
Yeah, they can go to our Facebook, that's Sister Sin on Facebook, or it's sistersin.com. So we have all the info there.
Very, very cool.
Alright. Hellraisers Ball rocks.
The west central coast of Florida has an amazing music scene. Festivals, clubs, special performances, and there's always a lot of live music. The problem has always been getting the word out about events. Then GoTonight.com emerged on the scene. The brainstorm creation of founder Don McKeon, a Sarasota entrepreneur. We caught up with Don and his inspirational friend, Frank Papa, at the Flying Dog Cafe.
This is Frank. I'm Don. Frank is the reason that there is a GoTonight.com. He would call me repeatedly.
Where are we going? Where do you want to go? Where will we go tonight?
The website has been a boon to many small clubs. So next time you find yourself asking, where will we go tonight? You've got the answer. The West
I love you.
Yeah, welcome back to the Hellraisers Ball, and I'm being joined once again by David Van Landing. And in just a little while, we're going to be bringing in some more guests. And before we went to the break, I don't even know what that was. Was that a paid commercial, or was that like an ego stroking contest? I don't know what that was.
Tonight.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We don't have to repeat it again, do we?
No, that was our obligation. Twice tonight.
Okay. Anyhow, before we went to break, we had my interview with Liv from Sister Sin, and this is a band out of Sweden that's touring.
Toro with Toro.
They're Toro with Doro.
Right.
They're touring with Doro Pesh. And really kick-ass band. For those of you who have never heard them, we're going to run some live footage of the band right now. Do we have that queued up?
The Sister Sin? Which one?
Sister Sin, the live. It should be in the Ready to Air.
Ready to Air? Okay, you told me the 213, but Ready to Air, huh?
Right, it should be in that one.
Sister Sin right there.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay. This is Sister Sin live at the Doro Pesh concert over at the Brass Mug on February 1st, right here on the Hellraisers Ball. Hold on, Buddha's gotta get. Welcome back to the Hellraisers Ball. That was Sister Sin live at the Brass Mug in Tampa, Florida, just this past February 1st. Why am I hearing myself? There's a delay. And Das Buddha has returned to the Hellraisers Ball. Das Buddha, the official photographer and videographer of Hellraisers Ball. And we're going to bring a segment back that we haven't done in a long time, actually since Das Buddha's absence, because it just didn't feel the same without him. And so you got a word of the week for us?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so let's hear it. I think you're not in the frame, actually.
I'm not. Oh, shit, this chair sinks you in.
Why do you think I'm not in one?
So, hi, I'm Das Buddha. What's up, man?
How you do?
Good, how are you?
Das Buddha
I'm
means
awesome.
David Van Lander.
David, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
What I do here is I do a thing called Word of the Day. It's technically Word of the Week since it's, 1 week.
Right.
All right.
So we picked the dumbest, ugliest, stupid urban word that actually has been put into this website called Urban Dictionary of real words that exist today that people use just to show how stupid society can be sometimes.
Okay.
And how cool they can come up with ideas.
Okay.
All right. Now, the first one today was fucking awesome. I'm going to start with it. It's called Sexit.
Okay.
Sexit. Sexit.
You know what a sexit is?
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
Do it and leave. Sex it. Exit.
Sexit?
Okay. Hold on. Pause for a second. There's an ad blocking us.
I'm pausing.
We're being ad blocked.
I know. What are we advertising now?
No, but the rebroadcast that won't
Oh,
make a difference.
it's not the tampon one. Good.
But actually, on the rebroadcast, you won't see the Home Depot.
No, I think you see something else. It'll probably be Maybelline next time. Okay, that's right.
Hey.
So now everyone laughs like you heard it. Ha ha ha. The commercial's over. Okay. No, we were being nice. We were holding on for you. The definition: to make a hasty exit whilst in the act of intercourse, sexited, sexting, sext, whatever the pretenses of it. The definition is Marcus coming to the realization that a violent and copious ejaculation was imminent. Make a quick sexit as to exit to distribute his sperm in a more visually appealing manner.
So the only female in the room got that right. And she's sitting right over there.
Yeah.
You go, Angie.
Angie knows.
You go, girl.
All right.
All right.
So sex it. So now at the end of, once we hear all these words, we got to pick whichever one's the official one for this week.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So number 2 is condomize.
Oh, I've seen this one. Go ahead.
To add condiments in the perfect amount to one's food for them. The example is, my fiancée is epic. She not only made me a plate, but she condomized everything perfectly. Like put the right amount of sour cream on your burrito, gave you the ketchup that you want just right without fucking your fries up,
Condomize.
Condomize.
Got it.
Okay. That was pretty lame.
I like the first one better.
Number 3, the Mason Jism line.
Okay. That one already won for me. Yeah.
The area on a woman's body above which she is not okay with a man shooting their load after pulling out before climax during intercourse. Usually the breast or upper chest is a woman's acceptable cum shot boundary. A verbal play on the Mason-Dixon line. That was the dividing line between northern and southern states during the Civil War. The example, she won't let me cum on her face. What? Really? What about on her tits? Yeah, she's okay with that. She just tells me keep it below the Mason Jism line.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, so we got sex it, condomize, and Mason Jism line.
Mason Jism line.
All right, David, you pick it. What's the official word of the week?
I like the Mason Jism line.
So do I.
There we go.
Of course, now I can't think of Mason Dixon on the local radio station without it. Now I'm going to hear Mason Jism. Oh, yeah. So many childhood memories going wrong now.
Maybe you should call in.
Yeah.
Make sure you're.
All right,
make
it was
sure
nice
you're
meeting you.
for the show.
I'm going to head on out.
All right.
What's that? All right, cool. Right now? Okay, so we're going to cut back to an interview that I did with Joey Bagnato from that metal show over at the Doro Pest Concert.
Right here in the Red Plug in Tampa, Florida. It's either that metal show, motherfucker. This motherfucker is on that metal show.
He's on the metal show.
I come from the real city of champions, Pennsylvania.
I don't know.
My two friends out here. Hellraiser Ball rocks, motherfuckers! Yeah!
That was Joey Bagnato from that metal show. And special shout out to Joey Bagnato, who actually wants a copy of that. He's going to be using it for some promo that he's doing, and he's going to air it live at his birthday party. And so I just want to point out that some of the footage from tonight might seem a little bit grainy, but, we know we have some bootleggers and video rippers out there. And so we will actually re-air.
It actually doesn't look that bad because we already have a pretty bad baud rate, for Ustream,
Yeah.
Because we're not that professional.
No, but we actually do have better quality videos.
We do?
So.
No. If you look at the screen right now, our resolution really sucks.
Is it that bad?
Oh, it's fucking horrible, dude.
All right,
Even now, you with that hat right now, it's just, I don't know.
Is it? Does my whole face look blurry?
Yeah, you might have to repaint that hat.
I think it needs another can of spray
So the people
paint.
who are watching this are just really straining their eyes right now. Is that the deal?
No, but that Rhodey Black.
No, but actually, towards the end, the last day of the Doro tour falls on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so what we'll try to do is we'll try to coordinate a phone interview with Doro and Sister Sin and see if we can actually get them to introduce the segments, and do a phone interview with them as well.
Why is Buddhist drinking drinks in front of your camera?
I don't know.
What's going on in there?
That's like the third walk by that we had tonight.
God,
so we've had the third walk by, no bubble machine.
So what are we gonna do? We're gonna bring on
we need bubbles.
Thieves and
actually, I think we should
Skin
go
Doc and all that.
Yeah, I think what we should do is go to another video, make a guest change here, and
we're gonna do Rule the Ruins.
Yeah, why don't we play Doro I Rule the Ruins from the Brass Mug, and then we'll bring Raleigh and Johnny and Doc and Angie onto the air.
Angie.
All right. So, this is Doro, live at the Brass Mug in Tampa, Florida. I Rule the Ruins.
I don't know what
Toro, live at the Brass Mug in Tampa, Florida. I Rule the Ruins. And we have breaking news. This just in, 16 Second Stare World Tour 2013 info will be available the 1st of April. The first show will be at Camp Lejeune for the Wounded Warriors program. The USO expects 30,000 armed forces personnel to attend the show. Visit 16secondstare.com for info or check out their Facebook page. 16 Second Stare supports our troops worldwide. And 16 Second Stare is an awesome band that we've actually been airing on the show since the very first Hellraisers Ball. Of course, the lead-in track for the show, Hellraiser, is a song by 16 Second Stare. And we kind of modified it but and bastardized it. But it's ours. And check them out and let us know what you think. And we'll be giving updates as they become available. And so right now, we are joined by Riley Feldman and Angie Campbell of Den of Thieves.
What's up, JC?
What's up, man?
How's it going, babe?
It's going great. How are you guys doing?
Fabulous.
Awesome.
So, tell us about Den of Thieves. What's going on?
Just killing it. Just kicking it all over town.
Very cool. You guys got some shows coming up?
Oh, yeah. We're playing on Friday at Bill G's and Pinellas County in Largo. And Saturday over in
Bradenton.
Braden, Palmetto.
Clancy's, yeah.
Clancy's, okay.
We're going to kill the Irish pub.
Oh, right.
Yeah, do some car bombs.
Sounds good.
There you go.
Yeah.
So now this is a new thing, a new venue that you guys are playing.
Right.
In Bradenton.
Yeah, first time.
Very cool.
Irish pub sounds good to me, though.
Yeah, spreading the wealth and
yeah, sure
cheer.
Does. That's good. I like to see Tampa Bay bands getting out of the area and spreading it out to people.
Yeah, Den of Thieves made a big development since Angie is in the band. You remember Den of Thieves? We started like 2 years ago, and
right.
we're like the underdog comes in the band. I just moved to the United States and was in tour with Circle to Circle for a while, and just came back to it. And then Angie cracked in the band, and we played Rep Fest at the Vanoy Park.
And
Half the
now it's just
hangout almost sold out.
And
it was awesome.
He got much cuter too.
So the band,
sorry there, Ollie, man.
They got better and cuter.
All right, you didn't see us before though.
Well, Rob Coustes was a really good singer too, but I think Angie brings a whole new thing to the show, and definitely steps it up a level.
Well, it's what I feel. I'm hanging out with my dearest friends and my brother, and that just makes me so happy. And it shows. It shows when we play. You can't muster up sincerity like that. You can't muster up fun. You can't fake it.
Right. Very true.
And people see that. People know.
And it's all about the attitude, and it's all about kind of connecting with the fans.
Totally connecting. Yeah, people love it.
Yeah.
I can't see you faking anything.
I don't fake anything.
She don't fake anything.
Nothing faking going on here. It's all the real McCoy.
Real. It's all the real thing.
Yeah, have we met?
So we're keeping it real right here on the Hellraisers Ball.
For real.
And so, of course, some people may know Raleigh from Circle to Circle, and of course, Black Star Whiskey. And I think in just a little while, we're going to have Johnny Osborne, right?
Right, yeah. We spent some time trying to build up Black Star Whiskey for the last year after we split with Circle to Circle. Didn't work out too well. We had a couple of really good shows at the State Theater and at High Octane Saloon. It didn't work out too good with the whole cooperation with each other. But Johnny and me, we played together since 10 years, and we're kind of reanimating X13 right now. We're writing songs. We're in the studio next Saturday with Craig Blackwell, which was involved with the last Queensryche and produced the last Circle to Circle. So we know how to work with, and he's happy to work with us again. So
and that was
really
my
excited.
next question was you guys have that brand new project going on.
Yeah.
And so
exactly.
Brand new old project.
Brand new old project.
It's family though. It's family. We're all family.
We have a huge history. We lived in LA for almost a year together with this huge record deal we had in 2003, and we're kind of reanimating the big project again. And it's going to be interesting.
So now, did that band ever release anything before?
We released a couple little things. We recorded the first album here in at the Outer Lab Studios in Hillsborough. And 2001, did the second record in 2003 in Los Angeles, and it never came to a real final release.
Right. Okay.
And which we're gonna work on now right now.
Very cool.
Looking for a great new singer.
Very cool. And so I'm sure there's a lot of people in the Tampa Bay area that would be, definitely jumping at the opportunity to be a part of that.
Gonna be excited about it.
Yep.
Awesome. Very cool. And we got Doc Joe in the house. And we're going to bring Doc on too.
Doc, come on over here. Okay. Come on over here, Joe.
So some people might remember Doc Joe from being on the air with us when we did the first ever Hellraisers Ball tattoo from Skin Doctors in Madeira Beach, Florida.
All right.
Here,
Let me just do some.
Take it, baby.
Thank you.
Take it, baby.
I remember that. That was fun, and I can't wait to do that again. So I just heard you have another project in that way on your mind.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's 2013. Actually, the show's first anniversary is going to be March 27th of this year, and so we would like to coordinate some kind of a, an event around the, 1 year anniversary of Hellraisers Ball. And I can't think of a better way to do it than an all new Hellraisers Ball tattoo, maybe even a new logo or something like that.
Yeah, sure. I can build something up for you guys. What's on your mind? Make a nice, cool logo or whatever. So that's for everybody who's interested in tattoos. I love doing custom work. People going, oh, I got that and that on my mind, and if I can create a nice tattoo for people, that's all what it's like writing a song where you go put all your stuff in, what you feel for that. And that's like, I grown up with Raleigh in the music. We know it since 26 years. He was always a better lead guitar player, and I was at that time. Now he's awesome. I was a little bit better at rhythm, so we put our stuff together, worked some stuff out, and it's awesome now hanging together in Florida and started up that tattoo studio. And
very
cool. Everybody's welcome. Want to have unique art in our studio.
So now you played with Raleigh and Black Star Whiskey. Is Doc going to be a part of the new band too, or?
Actually not.
No.
Actually not.
No.
We're doing some of his originals.
Right.
Some kind of a side project. I think he brought a CD, and we might gonna hear a song.
Okay, cool.
And a pretty
great music, yeah.
Yeah, great
definitely.
music, but he's not gonna be part of X13.
Okay.
This is
Now, what was the band back in Germany that you guys played in together?
We actually didn't.
Oh, you didn't play in
No,
band
no.
together?
I had a band over called Kid Kender, which was more
Right.
like a southern rock band. We had 3 albums out.
Okay,
we went on tour
right.
with Lynyrd Skynyrd and
Yeah,
Deep
that's the one I
Purple
remember.
on big European
very
stuff.
cool.
But I was the musician. He was the tattoo artist.
Yeah, we just met from sharing rehearsal rooms, like he was playing with Long Tall 99 at that time. I had my band, and so we shared rehearsal. But we sit down, private in our rooms and play some songs together and stuff. So, yeah.
So Doc, tell people how they can get more information about the tattoo shop and where to find you.
Yeah, so we actually do that 20 years over in Germany now, and that's my first U.S. shop right on Madeira Beach, and so over in Germany we have our own little TV spot show because I'm a musician. I set up the Hamburg Harley Davidson Days. We play with our band, so I'm famous over there as musician and tattoo artist. More than tattoo artist, but it's just one time a year we play the holidays. But anyway, it's just like bring that spirit over here, and I'm glad being here in Florida and hook you guys up with may you like my music. If we play it later, you can get that CD at the shop. But hopefully, if you need ink, we're gonna talk it over. I hated you coming. I want this or this or that.
Right,
but for me, it's a project. Like I can play. If I don't like a song, I want to play it.
Right.
And I want to don't play bullshit. I want to listen to it, and make the best of it. Put it together And the same with tattoos, you know. I want to have nice work on the people I work with.
Of course, yeah.
And that's what it's all about. Just do a good job, you know.
Yeah. And I know quite a few people that have had tattoos
Yeah.
done.
David is the
at
next
Skin
victim.
Doctor.
Yeah.
David is going to be the next victim.
On the microphone arm right here, man. That's
Wow.
what going to be.
That's gonna be awesome.
It's an honor. I do that for you, bro.
There you go.
Yeah.
And we have some people in the room that actually have tattoos from Skin Doctor's.
Plenty of ink, baby, all over my back, all over his arms.
We got a new guest
Sleeves.
over here too.
Sleeves on that side of the room, back pieces on this side of the room.
Oh, that's real?
Awesome.
And your mask, Rolly. Show you a nice mask.
It's
we
a
did
big
last
project
time.
every morning.
Yeah, it's really nice.
You ever notice that drummers are always the last one here? You ever notice that?
Yeah.
I got strolling in.
Over there.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's
now-
only me just running in the building. Oh, motherfucker.
Johnny
I was
Osborne,
walking
ladies and
along and I found some moonshine.
The Osborne syndrome.
ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Osborne.
Hello,
Yeah, drummer
everybody.
extraordinaire.
It's a party going on here now.
That's right, you're invited,
Yeah,
baby.
it is a party.
And the party continues after we leave here.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody come down
let's
to the Brass
go.
Mug and hang out with us.
Yeah,
Brass
there you
mug
go.
bound.
Yeah, we're going to go and do karaoke.
Wait,
Karaoke,
didn't
metal
Doro
karaoke,
play
man.
there?
Yeah, just recently.
Yeah,
2
actually,
weeks ago.
that's
we just
the,
saw a video.
the footage that we just aired was from the Brass Mug.
The Brass Mug.
Yeah.
Infamous.
And actually, the guy running the karaoke over there is Damon Janaya, formerly of Sabotage.
Damon's awesome.
And now
Yeah, Damon is nice.
lead
Great
vocalist
guy.
for Retribution.
Yeah.
And well, let's keep taking one say. He does karaoke there every Tuesday, so go down and see him.
Yeah.
Isn't
So-
it like
check it
metal
out.
karaoke? Isn't
Yeah,
it
well,
metal
I-
karaoke,
I
right?
forget exactly
Metal.
the name that he
Metal.
that he uses.
That's
for it,
cool.
but-
Does
what
he
is
use a different name?
Yeah, he uses something else. I think it's like
okay.
hardcore karaoke or something like that.
Oh,
I'm
that
not
sounds
sure.
good.
Well, we'll have to
Kind of flows off your tongue.
find out the
Hard-
official
Karaoke
name.
of death.
But yeah,
Karaoke from hell.
of course,
Of death.
we've been doing our Hellraiser Ball after parties over at the Brass Mug.
Oh,
so,
okay.
so
Right on.
that'll be cool to go check out Damon and check out the karaoke over there at the Brass Mug every Tuesday night. And so,
that sounds-
Johnny, how you doing?
I'm doing real good.
I
Hanging
see
out,
that, man.
having fun, laughing with everybody, having a good time,
There you go.
relaxing,
Relaxing.
enjoying the show.
Very cool.
It's cool seeing that footage of you, David.
Which
Wasn't that cool?
Which one? Which footage did you see? I don't. You mean the one we just showed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was that YouTube stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really sick. Man. I keep
Yeah.
disclaimer. I was
Sounded
really
good
sick.
to me.
Yeah, we actually have another video of David that we're going to air in a little while.
Awesome.
That was good.
And-
That was cool because that one, the one we're going to show, is the one in Wembley, right? Is that the one you have?
That's the one in Wembley Arena.
That's the one with Brian May from Queen. You got
Nice.
He's up there with
Nice.
us.
Now you know I'm not sure if he's actually on that exact song.
Then you got the wrong video.
Is that the wrong video?
You got the wrong video. If,
So-
if that's the one in Belgium, yeah, you got the wrong one. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we have to talk to DJ Slam Durango and see if we can rip the right video. But I know that. But I know that. But I know that is the.
We're at 12:06 right now.
It is
so
the. It is the
there's
G3.
no way that we could do
It
that
is the
because we
G3,
have
but it's
It is the
20
G3.
minutes left
and
of
I
the
think
show.
that particular one is like that's another piece of meat.
Jo-
actually.
and Joe Satriani is on it.
I don't think he's in it.
No.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's Joe
all
Joe
right, whatever.
Satriani.
Okay.
It's
Uli John Roth.
Uli John Roth, and Michael Schenker.
Right.
And
Right.
so, but I don't believe that
Right.
Brian May is on
He
that.
wasn't in
particular
Belgium
song.
with us now.
I've got the artwork from the cover.
Do you have the artwork from the cover?
Yeah, I do.
Of Erotic Liquid Culture.
Yeah, you got it right.
I got it right this time.
Yeah, there
no,
you go.
No, actually, this
That-
is the
that camera.
This
he-
is now
we need a
David.
better
This is the
photographer or
inside.
This is the inside. This is where I caught a lot of BS for. The technical term for that is called daisy chain for
Right.
obvious reasons. And as I told you last week, that picture was taken in a warehouse where these girls were just awesome. They all laid on the floor and they're actually in very, very uncomfortable positions. But they
Yeah.
would sit there and freeze it and you know to get
Doesn't
like
look uncomfortable.
It doesn't look uncomfortable,
Thank you,
does
dear.
it?
Thank you. Thank you for stepping up on that one.
You're welcome.
Should have been in the shoot.
Anytime.
But
Maybe
they were.
maybe for the next CD.
They were because they're twisted and turned if you look at it and everything. So yeah, that was a fun shoot and they did it for me for free and I just fed them. I fed them lunch meat. Deli meat was what
Is
I
that
was.
it?
Such a man.
Yeah. Well, definitely got to
I'm
feed them
sorry.
meat.
Anyhow,
Another piece.
Another piece of meat. See, now we should have had. We should have had
Imagine
that.
with the segue. Right there.
We should have had that.
Cue that in.
But we'll see. We'll see if we can actually rip the video for it. So some people may know Johnny Osborne from Circle to Circle. So tell us a little bit more about your music career.
Oh, jeez.
I was born a poor black child.
He just wants to hang out and have a good time.
In the 3rd grade now. No, I met up with John Oliva and Steve Waffles.
Now you played in Dr. Butcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm. And John produced a record for me before that. And that's how we met through when I was living in Chicago. He said, come to Florida. It's awesome. So we came to Florida, and Dr. Butcher formed, and we did that project till Chris Oliva passed away.
Very
and
cool.
Did a project with Raleigh X13 and played with Zach. Went on some touring with Zach. It was a lot of fun. And me and Raleigh went together. We hit Brazil and did some good tours in Europe.
That's awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And right now, just playing a lot and writing some new songs.
There you go.
Got my studio set up and banging away at it.
Very, very cool.
I love the software because I don't play guitar, so it's like really cool. It's like, wow, I play guitar now. With the great MIDI controller, so it's a lot of having fun.
That's awesome. That's what it's all about. It's all about having fun.
Yeah.
Very cool. I can't wait to hear the stuff for sure.
Yeah.
It's actually impressive what kind of guitars he's coming up on the computer with or the keyboard.
Yeah, you can
it's
do
actually
anything with software.
Well, because it gives you a good, basically
and
a foundation to work
great
with.
Great ideas is coming up with guitarists.
A reference point, right?
Right.
A reference point for getting ideas out and exchanging with everybody and getting the right feel for the right song.
Yeah.
Man, he can play drums.
Well, it's cool because you can share your thoughts and ideas, and then put it all together and come in.
Exactly. That's how you do it. And just throw, I did some songwriting with John Oliva, and he taught me just write riffs, catch a buzz, good buzz, write riffs, just record them all night long. That's what we do. Just riff, write, back and forth, and just record it. Next day, come back in, sort it out, and it's a lot of fun doing it that way because you just can let go, and you never know what happens when the magic's flying.
Yeah, just let it go.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Very cool. And I think we're actually going to go to the CD that David brought in of Erotic Liquid Culture.
We're all over the place like an open show, aren't we? Here?
And so,
yeah.
why don't we hear that, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more. Do we have one of the songs queued up?
This is Are You Now? This is probably my favorite track on the whole record.
Are You Now?
Yeah.
Right here on the Hellraisers Ball.
No rhyme, are you now? I believe you and me, we can be forever young and free. Are you Someone say God is dead and gone to there. Are you now? You can live, you can die, you decide how to live with all the lies. Are you now? You can't stop the rain from falling from your eyes. Can you hear the voice? every day people say there's a way. Looking back on yesterday, are you now? You can laugh, you can cry, you decide what you see with your own eyes. Are you now? You can't stop the rain from falling, falling from your eyes. Can't you see the stars are falling, falling from the sky? Can you hear the voices calling? Tell me, are you
Yeah, David Van Landing, Erotic
Awesome.
Liquid
Wow.
Culture.
Awesome.
Awesome song. And you can really hear the Crimson Glory influence in it.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. I think this album's a little more psychedelic, but yeah, a little more funky.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite track off the whole.
Yeah, definitely a great record.
Awesome song.
I love the funky groovy part and then the old style sitar guitars and that.
Yeah,
That's
that
great.
Middle Eastern type thing.
Yeah,
I
like
really
it.
dig
Yeah.
that. Very
Yeah,
cool.
makes it
Very cool
different.
vibe.
Robbie.
And I can't actually
Robbie
wait to hear the
Hens-
rest of
Hen-
the CD
the
now.
drummer's name is Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie been making the beats.
Very, very cool. And so I think right now we're going to get to one of Doc Joe's songs off of the Skin Doctors
yeah,
CD.
Yeah, before, I got so many. I'm a guy, I'm not a great guitar player like Lord Raleigh or whatever. I was just a guy. We growing up with that together, but I was just a guy, playing three chords and a truce, and trying to write a good song.
You always been a great songwriter. I always admired that from you because of your songwriting.
You think he was a country writer or something?
I was
Three
always
chords and the truth.
Too lazy to play in the cover band and play that song. They play it better anyway. I don't do that. I write my own shit.
There you go.
And so this is why I went in
Well,
the
that's
studio.
that's what it's all about, is writing your own stuff and having fun doing it.
Right. So this is, I'm tattoo artist, so I'm gonna choose one to kind of make my money with tattooing or music, and it's very hard with that kind of music. Be like over there in Germany making money. You have to have German lyrics over there if you go rocky or whatever.
Right.
So it's hard and whatever. So I went in the studio by myself and wrote the lyrics. I had the songs. Played the bass and had a guy at the studio. I know him for a long time. We try to make the best of it. I wrote 12 songs on that. And I just give it to my best customers. I don't make a big deal out of that.
Yeah.
It's like, but just listen to it. It's how was your day? And I wrote that for long relationships. And, you come back home and say, hey, how was your day? And try always work on your love of your life. You have to work on that.
It's a
That's
perfect
about,
song
yeah.
just before Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
so this is off the Skin Doctors CD. This is How Was Your Day right here on the Hellraisers Ball.
Thank you.
She need me, now we fly high to different skies. Can you look me in the eyes? So how was your day? Silver days turn into night, and I sing the song was bright. It's a fear to ride, have you by my side. We turn the dark into light, and we try with all might just to realize roads will never end. How was your day? Okay, I heard you say you need me. Now we fly high into different skies. Can you look me in the eyes? So how was your
Yeah, how was your day? Right here on the Hellraisers Ball. Doc Joe, great song.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, I wish I see a lot in that. It's just like a demo, you know. I recorded it and but well, I love that song. It's one of the best I ever wrote, and hopefully, sometimes we play that live. And I never played that live.
Right.
I had that song for about 4 or 5 years now, and I know everybody. I give it to a lot of people over there in Europe, over here. Everybody goes, "Hey, I woke up that morning, had that. How was your day? Well,
It just came to you.
You know, and that's. I think, well, whatever. You know,
Beautiful.
when I did one good shit in the music, it's maybe that song.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. And so I think in just a minute, we're going to be airing another German artist that some people may have heard of called Doro Pesch. Angie, you're a fan, aren't you?
Huge fan.
Yeah, Doro was always, you know, awesome.
I rule the ruins. I don't know about anybody else. You know?
rule the ruins.
She's a queen amongst female vocalists.
Well, isn't that what they call the Queen of Metal?
She is the Queen of Metal. She's always rocked
And
my
she
world.
is an awesome person. I know her for a long time.
And you know her.
Oh yeah, I know her since 20 years, and she supported me in the 90s when I had my huge first rocket deal in '92. She really supported. She went to the press and said, "Here, Raleigh Feldman with his band. He's going to be great."
That is
and,
awesome.
Oh, she supported me a lot in the 90s.
In fact,
It was awesome.
I don't know if we'll actually get to that part of the interview, but I actually mentioned you while I was doing the interview with Doro Pesch. So
Cool.
that should be pretty cool.
JC, thanks for having us on. We were really,
anytime.
It's been beautiful.
And so after the interview, we'll come back and you can tell people where you're playing next and stuff like
hell
that.
yeah.
So I know one thing that is a common thread between you and Doro is she's a big Ronnie James Dio fan.
Hey, right on.
Very
my
cool.
girl.
And I think she's going to talk about that.
All right,
So we're going to
excellent.
cut to the interview now. So this is myself interviewing Doro Pesch over at the Brass Mug in Tampa, Florida. DJ Slam Durango. Stop distracting me, motherfucker. Actually rocking the camera instead of actually rocking the engineering booth, doing all the videography for this. And so if there's anyone to blame, that's the man right back there. Yeah, this is JC Viper from Hellraisers Ball, and we're rocking it out right here at the Brass Mug in Tampa, Florida, and I'm on the tour bus with Doro Pesch from the Doro Band. So Doro, this is the first show here in the U.S.
Yes, actually, yeah, it's the first show on the ground. We just did the 70,000 tons of metal, this big cruise ship, and we started in Miami, and then it took like 4 or 5 days. And we just came back this morning to Miami, and now it's the first show on the ground. But we had 2 already, out on the sea.
Out on the sea.
Call it, in America.
Very, very cool. That had to be awesome. And so, who did you guys play with on the show?
There were 40 bands there. It's really amazing. And bands and fans, they don't have any, there's no separate things. Everybody is mixed together. Everybody can talk. And it's awesome. And the band is great. Creator, Sabaton, Subway to Sally, Halloween, us, and Lacuna Coil.
Oh, wow.
Many other
All great bands.
Yeah.
And I've been a big fan of yours for years, actually, since the early 80s. I think I still have the first Warlock album on vinyl.
Oh, good. Yeah, I still love vinyl too. And the new record came out on vinyl as well. With the picture disc, because everybody knows that I love old school stuff as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so tell us about the new record. It came out back in October, correct?
Yeah, in November in the States, in October in Europe. And I think it's so far we got great feedback. And I think fans, they love Raise Your Fist. Raise Your Fist was the first single. Yeah. And then we play live Raise Your Fist, Hero. This song is dedicated to Ronnie James Dio, to give thanks and respect. And I was a huge Dio fan. I know so many people feel the same. So Hero we always play live, and it seems to touch people's heart like a lot.
Yeah.
And then we play Revenge. That sounds like very old school, but the sound is like from 2012, 2013. And yeah, and then all the other goodies. And the new songs, they fit right in, like with all the other
the one thing that I noticed is that a lot of the tracks on the new album, you know, kind of sound like they fit right in with the older material.
Yeah.
So I mean that's great. I think a lot of bands, as time goes by, start to kind of forget their sound. You know, they kind of evolve and they grow into something totally different. But the new material sounds great, and it reminds me, kind of harkens back to the day of like the Warlock albums and the early solo work. Like yourself, I'm a big Ronnie James Dio fan, and you also did a cover of a Dio classic, didn't you?
Yes, Egypt, where somebody asked us if we want to do something for the Ronnie James Dio tribute album, and I like Egypt so much, and then we recorded it, and Ronnie always said that he loves the version, and it was actually in 2000, and I went to a release party of Ronnie James Dio. It was Magica, and then the first thing he said, wow, hey, I love the version of Egypt, you guys did a killer job. Yeah, and then a couple of weeks later, I was doing an interview with another radio station, and we just had the record coming out. It was the Calling the Wild record, and then the girl was asking, are any touring plans? Is there something in the making? I said, not yet, but it would be great, you know, to do a headline tour in the clubs or to open up for somebody great. She said, hey, I know you're a big Dio fan. Dio is calling up and calling in for an interview in an hour. Shall I suggest it? And I said, oh, okay. Yeah, she did it. A couple of months later, we were on tour together, and it was awesome. And, you know, and actually, I guess, you know, it's, you know, I'm still heartbroken that that you can never talk to him again.
I know it's very, very sad for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I know I've never even met him before, but his influence goes back so far with me because he was one of the first singers that I ever tried to emulate and sing like. And so, you know, it was a sad day for me, and I can imagine you knowing him and everything that had to be devastating.
Totally. Yeah, we played together many times. In Germany, we opened up for him and Hell tours, and actually, we had a really good vibe going. I would say a really great friendship. And it was my second big tour in '87. First tour was in '86, which was Priest, my favorite band, and then the next tour with my favorite singer, Ronnie James Dio, in '87. And then we came over to the States, and I could definitely say I could learn from the best. All my favorite bands, we somehow winded up on tour together, or we worked together. I was a big Kiss fan growing up, and then a dream came true when Gio was working on one of our records in 1990. And it's been great. So I'm still a big fan of metal and all the old school bands I loved before, I still love, and of course the new bands I like too.
Right. So if you had to say some of your favorite bands. Yeah. And that's Doro Pesh from the Doro Band, live at the Brass Mug on the tour bus, actually. And we're going to be airing the entire interview, you know, probably over the next couple of weeks. And hopefully we'll get her on the phone sometime between now and the end of the tour. And I think we have a few more bits and pieces that people haven't seen yet. Right, DJ Slam Durango?
We got a ton more stuff, yes.
Actually, we do. And so, Doc Joe, once again, thank you for coming down and hanging out with us.
Well, the pleasure of hanging out with you guys. And
if people want to find more about your tattoos, right?
Yes.
They can go to...
It's an honor for me if Dave comes to our shop and we can figure some nice stuff out for him. And so everybody's welcome. We make it unique. We figure out your price, you know. If I'm going to pay my bills, you're going to pay your bills. We figure some nice stuff out. Everybody's happy in the end. That's how I want to work. And everybody's welcome. Just see us at Madeira Beach, 15995 Gulf Boulevard, Madeira Beach.
Right. And if they want to find you on the web, it's www.skindoctors-tattoo.com.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we talked about that the last time. Skin Doctors, fucking hyphen.
Right.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
Hyphen of
death. Oh shit! You can swear.
Yeah, you can swear.
We can swear this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So you should have known that from the last
For fuck's
time you were on
sakes,
the
I didn't
fucking
even
show.
know.
You know what's interesting? You know, maybe hyphen. I never heard hyphen before I come here. We just say minus in Germany. Like, you know, it's
Same
just
thing.
about like
Who cares?
minus.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
So
hyphen.
So www.skindoctors-tattoo.com.
Yes.
Or -tattoo.com.
All right.
Right.
One
No, fucking minus.
Yeah. See you at the beach.
Jeez.
One more announcement I totally forgot about.
Go ahead.
Den of Thieves will be support Enough's Enough at the
Oh,
State
cool.
Theater on March 21st.
Oh, very
that'll
cool.
be a great show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be a great show.
Awesome.
Chips enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What night is that? What day is
It's I think it's Thursday.
that? Thursday? Oh, then I might go to make that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be a
let's
good
go to
show.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
So-
so, ride with you, buddy.
All right.
So thank you, Angie Campbell, for coming
Thank you,
and
JC.
rocking out with
It's always
me
a
here on
pleasure
the,
to hang out with you guys.
Hellraisers Ball, of course, Raleigh. And besides the State Theater show, right? State Theater?
State Theater March 21st, and of course coming Friday, Billy G's in Largo.
That's what I-
Saturday in Brighton at
At
Clancy's?
Clancy's.
And on my birthday, next week, Thursday, at Raccoons in Varrico.
Oh,
It's going to be my birthday
is that
show.
is that the bike night they do over there on Thursday?
No, it's ladies' night.
ladies'
Is
night.
it ladies' night?
Ladies,
Yes, ladies'
ladies
night.
drink for free.
And I think right
Okay.
after
It's gonna
that,
be
we're back at
interesting.
Whiskey Willie's. Are we back at Whiskey Willie's after that?
I hope not.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we're back
Well, ladies,
there.
shoot some funny dress ups, bro.
Well, if people want to find the schedule and keep up to date on where Den of Thieves is playing, how could they do it?
Facebook, Den
Just
of
go-
Thieves,
and
events.
all the events
you
are
find
on there?
all the events.
Yeah,
I think
so-
there are already 30 booked for the next couple of months.
And I can't wait to hear this new X13 project,
Right.
old project.
We're going to be in the
reborn
studio on
and
Saturday, laying the first tracks
reinvented
down.
and coming at you. I can't wait to actually hear the material and get you guys back on the show. Johnny Osborne.
Cool, sounds good. We'll get you in for a sneak peek.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Sure.
Come down and maybe do an interview while you're recording it. That'd be cool.
Awesome. Okay.
No problem.
Come down and maybe do a little documentary, the making of X13. So Johnny, thank you for coming down and rocking out with me
Hey,
here
no
on the
problem.
Hellraiser
Good to
Bowl.
see you again.
It's good to have Das Buddha in the house.
Das Buddha.
It has been a long time. And DJ Slam Durango. Tonight's show was being brought to you by Sam Ash Music Stores on Dale Mabry Highway in Tampa, Florida. Go to Sam Ash Music Stores on Dale Mabry Highway.
Just because you're in Lakeland there, Johnny.
If you don't want to get that far and you live in Pinellas, go to
Oh,
Seven
but yeah,
Music.
If you live in Lakeland, go to Guitar Center.
Guitar Center's cheaper.
Right.
And if
Guitar
you
Center
don't,
Guitar Center, we beat them out of the water, actually.
Uh-oh.
and if you don't want to be a stamp collector, collect your stuff at Skin Doctors Tattoo.
And there you go. And as a matter of fact, people could go and buy the CD, right?
Right. I got a couple left, but if you like that stuff, you can get it for $10, man.
Of course, I also.
What can you get for $10?
What can you get? The CD?
The fucking Skin Doctor CD.
There you go, just $10. Now, do they get a discount on the tattoo if they buy the CD on the same day?
If you make an awesome piece, you get it for free, for sure.
There you
And
go.
plus a T-shirt.
There you go, and a T-shirt.
Yeah.
And so we'll be talking more about some of the stuff you got coming up there, and maybe doing a
Be
brand
different,
new
see
Hellraisers
us.
Ball tattoo. Thank you very much, David Van Landing.
My pleasure, man. Thanks for
For
having me.
guest hosting with me. I'd love to have you come down again, and maybe for the next couple of weeks, if you want to come in and guest host, we'll show some more videos.
Anything you want me to do.
Stuff like
I
that.
got Tuesday nights off, so I can do anything.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so I also want to bring up that the first official Hellraisers Ball pub crawl, okay, it was supposed to be this Friday, February 15th. It was the Anti-Love Broken Hearts Are for Assholes tour. And we are going to be doing the pub crawl, but we have some new sponsors and stuff that want to get involved. And so we will be rescheduling the pub crawl, and the date is still to be announced, but more than likely it'll be somewhere around St. Patrick's Day. And so look forward to that. And I want to thank Carmine the Peace for
Carmine.
for letting us talk to
That
him.
was awesome.
Yeah.
That was
He's a
unbelievable. Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
And of course, I want to thank Liv from Sister Sin for letting us interview her and air some of the footage from the show. Of course, Doro Pesh for letting us come on the tour bus, and let's not forget Johnny D, the drummer and tour manager for Doro, and of course all the rest of the guys in the band. And we'll air some more footage as the weeks go by. Yeah.
He was there?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You didn't know Johnny
no,
D was
I didn't
there?
know he was there. I know him. I didn't even know he was there.
He was there.
Oh man! All right.
In fact, maybe we'll actually have him call in next week, and we'll talk to him, and you could talk to him on the air.
It's been a long time since I talked to him. Long time.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy.
Right here in Transylvania, Florida. He was that no show, motherfucker.
There you go.
This motherfucker is that no show, motherfucker.
And of course, I want to thank that metal motherfucker, Joey Bagnato from that metal show. Have you ever met Joey? He is a character. And he's going to be talking to us a little bit more, and he actually wants to come on the show. If you ever seen the commercials for that metal show, Joey is famous for doing it, and he also does a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Really?
So, yeah, he's a really cool guy, and that's it. We'll be airing more footage from the Doro stuff, and got a whole lot more stuff in store for you in the weeks ahead. Thank you very much, Das Buddha, for coming down and providing the extra still photography and video for the Hellraisers Ball, and we'll see you next Tuesday.